YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk more about Antonio Gibson and the draft pick that we just made yesterday, because I know there has been a lot of debate about this draft pick. A lot of people has been on the side where they're like, we could have did better with this pick. Who was this guy? Why did we draft him? And there's some people, very few people, that were like, this is a good pick. I like it at the time. Now that I went back and did my homework and my research on this guy, I found my opinion on this draft pick. So let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Redskins. And let's go, man. Let's finish out the last day of the draft strong today. 3 rounds today, so it's going to be a long one. It's about to start in a couple minutes, so I have to hurry up and get this video so I can get ready to, go down there and watch the draft. So let's get straight into it. So Antonio Gibson is who we selected yesterday in the 3rd round, a wide receiver out of Memphis, running back out of Memphis. Now, that's really where a lot of people are getting misconstrued. They had him listed as a wide receiver but said running back, so a lot of fans are like, what is he? When they asked him what's his position, he says, I just want to be a weapon. I just want to be a weapon, and quite frankly, that's what he is. He doesn't really just have one position. That's what's so good about him. He's so versatile. We can use him anywhere. My honest opinion on this draft pick is that at the moment, at the heat of the moment, I didn't know how to feel. I wasn't mad. I wasn't happy. But now, after doing my homework and doing my research, this dude is nasty, man. He is really good. He is really good. Now, the only thing that I can really knock about him that I've seen so far is that he kind of stiff in the hips and on his feet. He has good acceleration, but he doesn't have that change of direction, or should I say, rather, he's not a human joystick, rather, like some other wide receivers and or running backs, such as a Christian McCaffrey. He can work on that. He can loosen his hips up, but he just has stiff hips. That's the only knock I can really see. Now, he's very fast. He can switch into his 5th gear, and you would need to switch into your 10th gear to catch up with this guy, per my boy Louis T, like he said yesterday. So I really like this pick. Scott Turner really wanted this guy because who did he have in his backfield in Carolina? Christian McCaffrey, the dude that just got $64 million deal. A dude that finished 3rd in the, I want to say, top 5 in the MVP race last year. Now, a lot of people are going to say, but we have AP. They said today on per Twitter that a Redskins insider talked to someone close to the Redskins, and maybe even could have been Scott Turner himself. They said Adrian Peterson or these guys will be on the field with Antonio Gibson, because they plan on using him anywhere. The slot, the outside. Now, the outside isn't his strong suit, but he could also play the outside. He's going to more play the slot role. Maybe some plays on like 3rd and long where we need to pick up a 1st down. Maybe have an empty backfield, a two slot set. What I mean by that is probably Terry on the left, maybe Sims in the slot right here, and then maybe have even Antonio Gibson on the other slot, and then have Harmon, you know what I mean by that, and maybe the tight end too. So I really like this dude. He's a swift army knife. He can do anything he's asked for. He really didn't have that a lot of time there in Memphis because he was a JUCO transfer. So I mean, and considering the fact that he didn't have a lot of time at that college, and the numbers he still put up is just outrageous in a good way. This dude had 700 yards last year, total yards, receiving yards, that is. We're not even going to talk. We're not even into the rushing yards yet. So he had 700 total receiving yards and 12 touchdowns. This guy is really nasty, dog. I think he had 8 reception touchdowns and probably 4 rushing touchdowns. This dude can do everything, man, and I really like this pickup, dog. Really, he's 6 foot, right, and he's 228. 6 foot 228 is huge for a running back, because running backs don't usually clear over 5'10", 5'11". So he's huge for a running back. That is massive. 228, 6 foot. And the thing I like about him right now is his yards after contact is just amazing, dog. He doesn't really just go down right after one hit. So that's what I really like about him. 6 foot, 228 for a running back. And if you have a linebacker on him, he's gonna get killed, man. An instant message should go into Dwayne's head to say, Antonio Gibson one-on-one with a linebacker, man, we're gonna attack that. He's gonna kill linebackers. I don't care if you're Isaiah Simmons, who also ran a 4.3 just like him. But like my boy Louis T said, his 4.3 isn't Antonio Gibson's 4.3. So yeah, man, I really think he's gonna be a matchup nightmare for teams. We might use him such as a Deebo Samuel, I've been hearing, because he can play receiver and line him up in the backfield as also. And on top of that, even in the kicking receiving game, he did well last year. He had one kickoff return for a touchdown last year, and he also put up a couple decent yards in each game. Now, this is where I really might like him at the kicking game too, because although we use him everywhere, he probably can find a primary position as a kick returner. Now, I know we got Steven Sims back there, but since Steven Sims' role is going to evolve more in the offense, since he somewhat emerged last year as the slot receiver, he needs to focus mainly on the slot. We don't want him to get somehow hurt. Knock on wood here. Knock on wood. We don't want him to get hurt here if he's in the kickoff punt return somehow. So I'd rather have Antonio Gibson back there, who is still dangerous, such as the Steven Sims. So like I said, man, this dude could kick return, he could catch, he can run. This dude is literally everything for this offense. Now I know a lot of people was wanting AGG, KJ Hill rather, and at the time before they took him, the Ravens took him, Devin DuVernay, because he was still up there on our list. Now that's what I got to say about that is that it would have been cool, but we need weapons, especially for this offense. We need weapons, and what did we get? Dwayne Haskins, weapons. He said himself, I look at myself as a weapon. Wherever they need me, I will go. That's what I really like about players. He's very, like I keep saying, he's very versatile in what he does. He doesn't just focus on one position, one thing. He can kill you in any game, anything. But I wouldn't even be surprised if he throws the ball sometimes, man. So I really do like this dude, man. That's a lot. That's all I gotta say. And about his rushing yards, he had 600, 700 rushing yards for 4 touchdowns last year. He was more of, like I said, a wide receiver. I'm pretty sure if he did have was more used as a running back, because he wasn't put in at running back until game 7 of last year. I'm pretty sure if he was used as a running back more, he would have put up way more stats. I want you guys to, I'm gonna link the video down below. I want you guys to go look at the SMU game, who's very underrated, and they have one of the top defenses, but that is very underrated. He literally lit him up by himself. He killed them for 358 yards. In that game, you can see why I say I like his yards out the catch, because he's literally bouncing off of people. So yeah, man, Antonio Gibson, welcome to DC. You're a really great addition. I'm sorry yesterday that your draft pick really shocked the whole Redskins fan base, including myself. We was like, who are you? Why did we go this pick? But now we know. This man, Ron Rivera, I give this to Ron Rivera and Kyle Smith. Kyle Smith is a genius, dog. He really reminds me of a Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan, like I said, with their first round pick when they drafted Javon Kinlaw, they literally outsmarted the Colts. The Colts have to pay, I know this is a whole different topic, but the Colts have to pay DeForest Buckner all that money, and they literally got DeForest Buckner replacement in this draft and then Javon Kinlaw. They're so smart. Kyle Smith and Kyle Shanahan look just alike. I wouldn't be surprised if they're somehow cousins or brothers. They're both intelligent. So I like what Kyle Smith is doing, and I know Scott Turner wanted this pick. So that goes to show you, I like how all of our coaches and staff is all on the same page, because Scott Turner wants this pick, and he says he's going to be very dangerous in this offense, and he views him as a Christian McCaffrey. So this should be very interesting. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Redskins. Everyone enjoy rounds 4 through 7, the very last day of the NFL draft. Hail to the Redskins. This is me, boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think about this pickup, man. Antonio Gibson, welcome to the squad. Peace.